YouTube, what's going on, man? It's your boy Ray, aka the original ordinary guy. I'm back in Charlotte, man. For those that looking at the scenery like it's new, I'm back in Charlotte, man. Had a good time in Dallas. But we're gonna get into that into another video. Today I want to talk about you should not be worried about women. Don't worry about women at all, bro. There are bigger fish to fry. And the topic came to mind when I went back home, all right? So I made a video on my Facebook and it was random people hitting me up. People I don't really talk to and things of that nature. Hey, I'm in Dallas. I made a post saying, hey, I'm in Dallas. The first thing these guys that I seldomly talk to, people that I seldomly talk to, you know what they want to talk about? Hey, bro, how are the women in North Carolina? Why? And if I never replied to none of them. And the first thing that came to my mind is, are you going to come to North Carolina and find out? Possibly no. Because people where I'm from in Dallas, they don't travel. So possibly no. Why are you so worried about women? Why you didn't ask me how the economics was out here? How the scenery was out here? You know? How is the housing market out here? Is rent cheaper out here? Are there better paying jobs out here? I've never understood the mindset of a man that's broke, worried about vagina. Like how? How does that, if anybody put it in the comments, take me through the process of a man that's broke, worried about vagina. When you have no money in your pocket, but you're worried about getting laid. That's the last thing you should be worried about. I can't fathom, I can't think straight if my finances aren't in line. Maybe when I was younger, yeah, didn't have as many responsibilities. But now I can't sleep right if my finances aren't in line. This trip I took back home, I couldn't take that trip back home unless my finances were in line. Everybody talk about working so many hours and, oh, I need a break. How are you going to get a break if you don't have any money in order to take a break? If you're broke, if you're in your grind mode, I'll go as far as saying you need to hit that monk mode. And there's plenty of videos about that. You can go research them. I'm not going to go too into detail about that. But I'll go so far as to say you need to hit monk mode. Finances should be the first thing on your mind. Worried about tail, worried about this woman, worried about that woman. And another thing that triggers that is get off of social media. I'm always say that. I'm always preach that. If you're on social media and you're not producing and you're just consuming a bunch of content, especially women, bro, you're losing the race. And I'm not even talking about the race against other men. I'm not even talking about the race against other entities. I'm talking about the race against yourself, your own bloodline, your own lineage. You're losing. Women, women, women. That's all I hear about. Because when I moved to North Carolina and I told people I'm from Texas, oh, I heard Texas was lit. Oh, I heard Dallas was lit. I heard Dallas got some fine females. I heard Texas, but they got the baddest women. Okay. All right. That's what's up. Thank you for telling me. You know, something I didn't know. Thank you for telling me. What else? And I've always noticed this. Majority of the time when nowadays when men can like have a decent conversation, it's usually about women. Either sports or women. Either sports or women. Majority of the time. I'm not saying all the time, majority of the time. But when you're piss poor, broke, it don't ring a bell. A little thought don't come to your mind. Nothing. Just pure idiot, just pure blank. I gotta get me some. Well, at least I can go get me some. Hell, that take money sometimes. If you know, if that's what you like to pay to play, that's your thing. But I need to get in the mind of somebody that thinks like that. How does that even work? I've had plenty of female friends and they've dealt with men that are broke. But they crying over this man. Now I understand how that works. I get how that works. But as a man, Wouldn't it be better if you had your finances straight, and then you can go pursue women? Then you can go talk to women. Wouldn't that make you feel more confident? I know it makes me feel more confident. Not because I'm giving money to them. It's just because I know I got something in order. I got my life in order, at least on that aspect. And then I can worry about the other aspects of however they trickle down. But I have to get some money. If my health, let's go to health. F it, let's go to health. If my health is in jeopardy, why am I worried about women? What can they possibly do, unless she's a nurse or a doctor? What could she possibly do for me to help me with my health? Or a personal trainer? Other than that, what can she do? Or a nutritionist? If she's not within the health spectrum, what good is she? While I'm being tormented from the inside out, what good is she? You need to focus on your health. So you got your finances and your health. You need to focus on your finances and your health before you go talk to women, before you go pursue women. Let's talk about your spirituality. Get that in order. Let's talk about your mentality, which is very important. You need to get that in order. But worried about women when you're on a downward decline, when you're on a decline in life and you're worried about women, you need to explain to me how that works. You need to explain that process to me. Because every time I tell somebody something about Texas or North Carolina, that's the first thing they want to bring up is the women. That's the first thing they want to bring up is the women. Oh, boy, you getting any? But y'all know you out there smashing? Why are you so worried about what I'm doing with my piece? That's another thing that's confusing me. Why are other men so worried about other men's pieces going into another woman? Why? Why are you so fascinated with another man's Johnson and what he's doing with it and who he's putting it in? Why? You're not worried about my workout plan. You didn't ask about my diet. You didn't ask about how I'm moving up in work. You didn't ask about the things I'm getting certified in work. You didn't ask about the things I'm working on to be a better person. You didn't ask about none of that. But you are so concerned. You are so worried about another man's God-given Johnson, another man's piece and what he's doing with it and who he's putting it in. That's your main concern. Oh, bro, I'm just worried about it. Make sure you're happy. Who said I was angry? Who said I was upset? You're assuming things. Now, can you put me onto some money? I doubt that you can. Can you put me onto a new job? I doubt that you can. Can you put me onto some health benefits? I doubt that you can. Some new vitamins? You can't. A new way to, can you help me with my car? How to fix my car? You can't. What book should I read? That you can't. You can't. But when it's time to get some hoes, I know who to come to. Or when it's time to stalk some, we ain't gonna go get into it. When it's time to pursue women, I know exactly who to talk to. When it's time to DM women, I know who to come to. Don't worry. I know your number. I hit you up on Facebook. I hit you up on Instagram. I know who you are. But anything else, I'm not coming to you for. Because you can't do anything for me. And that's just how it be these days, man. But men are fascinated with women while their pockets are empty. No backup plan. No savings account. I told a man the other day, excuse my language. I told a man the other day at work, when before I left for vacation, he was worried about women going on dates. I'm like, bro, do you got $1,000 in your account? Are you financially stable? He's like, man, well, I'm trying. You're trying. You're not trying hard enough. You worried about the wrong thing, fellas. We worry about the wrong thing. Do you understand why it's so easy to pick us off? Why women can see us as easy targets? No purpose. Go home, eat, sleep, wake up, go to work, repeat the cycle. No purpose. Nothing else. Nothing else to give the world. No value. But worried about women. Hmm. Hey. I don't know the lifestyle. I don't know how men do it. I don't know how people do that in general. Not just men, women do it too. I don't know how they do it either. And that's on a different aspect. I'm not even talking about finances. I'm talking about a whole nother thing. How? How does that run through your mind when you're broke? No car, no car, no crib, nothing. You have nothing, but you can get up under a woman. That's what's up. We go. Good for you. Good for you. I'm proud of you. If nobody proud of you, because I know nobody proud of you, I'm proud of you. That's pitiful. I'm proud to be pitiful for you. That's crazy, man. So anytime you see a man asking you about anything that has to do with women, subtle answers. Anything to do with your man's downstairs, subtle answers. And you should watch out for him. I'll make another video. I'm gonna make another video about that. I'm gonna go in detail of what that means when men ask about your sexual escapades, your sexual encounters with women. I'm gonna make a video about that because I know that all too well. All right. Not advice. This is a warning. It's another day in reality for your ass. Love.